Okay, let's look at the elimination reaction that was online today. I'll just focus on the elimination of the haloalkane. So we had 2-chloropentane. There's 5 carbons in the chain. There's single bonds between each carbon atom in the chain. And the chlorine, the halogen, is on carbon number 2. Now elimination reactions involve the removal, in this case, of a halogen atom and also a hydrogen atom from an adjacent carbon. Now what does that mean? Well, it means you take off this halogen atom and then you have the choice of either taking off this one or this one. So we could represent it perhaps with dotted lines around the ones we're going to take off. So in one case we're going to take off those two. In a second case we're going to take off these ones. Now a reactant that is used to do this reaction is potassium hydroxide, KOH. And the special conditions that it needs to be dissolved in dry alcohol. We express that like this. Now when this happens you get two products. You get a mixture. So you get what's called a major and a minor product. One of the products will be this one. Again, it has 5 carbons in the chain, the carbon chain. And I'll represent this one with the dotted line. So in other words, we're taking off the halogen and the hydrogen here. So in that case we get a double bond between the second and the third carbons in the chain. So what is left? Hydrogen atoms, still there. All we've done is we've lost 2 atoms from the molecule. And this has the name 1,2-pent, it's got 5 carbons in it, and the double bond is on carbon number 2. It's called pentuene. And the other isomer produced, in this case, will be represented by the circle around these two. So we'll lose that chlorine and that hydrogen. We'll get a double bond on between the first and the second. In other words, double bond on number 1. And there's 2 hydrogens on this one on this one, and all the rest are saturated with hydrogens. No double bonds between carbons. And this is pent 1N. So elimination reactions involve the elimination of atoms from a molecule. We can look at it as, we can ask ourselves, well, what is eliminated? Well, it's H and Cl. In other words, HCl. So HCl is a small molecule that's removed from this larger molecule here, which is a haloalkane, 2-chloropentane. Another thing about elimination reactions is they always convert a saturated molecule into an unsaturated one. In other words, we have singly bonded carbons in this reactant molecule, but in the product molecules there is a double bond between the carbons in the chain.